The Australian federal election is scheduled for Saturday to elect the 48th Parliament with 150 seats in the House of Representatives and 40 of 76 Senate seats contested. Polls will open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time across various time zones with over 7,000 polling stations nationwide. The incumbent Labour Party, led by Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, he is seeking a second term, holding 78 seats in the outgoing House. They face the Liberal National Coalition, led by Peter Dutton, with 54 seats alongside minor parties like the Greens and Independents. Polls suggest a very tight race, with Labour slightly ahead in two-party preferred votes, but a hung parliament is also the most likely outcome here, potentially requiring negotiations with crossbenchers for a minority government. And my colleague Disha Bakshi joins us to get us more on this. Disha, what are the key issues dominating this campaign?
Right, so some of the key issues really dominating this campaign, to start with some of the domestic issues, which is of course inflation, the cost of living crisis, a housing crisis that is facing the Australian people. So this is one of the very key issues when it comes to the economy, really. But apart from that, another key issue is really nuclear power. Now, nuclear power, nuclear energy has been banned in Australia for years on end, and now the Liberal coalition chief, Peter Dutton, who is also the opposition leader right now, is hoping to reverse this ban. So this is going to be a crucial election issue. Now, another crucial issue which has been a key election issue across elections. We saw this as a key issue in the Canadian elections that took place earlier this week, which is US President Donald Trump. Now, usually foreign policy is not really a key election issue in Australia, but in this particular election, US President Donald Trump's shadow is really looming over these elections, given the kind of uncertainty around his, not just his trade policy, but also his foreign policy. And to remind our viewers, Australia is currently facing 10% reciprocal tariffs from the US, but apart from that, also 25% tariffs on US and steel imports, making Donald Trump's and America's trade war a crucial issue in this election. But just to give a brief overview as to who both these, the top contenders of this election are, which is firstly incumbent Prime Minister and the Labour Party chief, Anthony Albanese, who is likely to face a tough competition from his from the staunchly conservative rival Pete Dutton. So this competition is extremely close, but many are even suggesting that it's possible that a hung parliament could be the result of this election. But since the US President Donald Trump's threats tariff threats have come in, it is seen that Labour is now leading by a very small margin in the polls, again signaling that a similar sort of result when it comes to the previously held Canadian elections, where many said that US President Donald Trump and his threats, in fact, really pushed Mark Carney and the Liberal Party to victory. So a similar result is indicated and is signaled here. But apart from that, an interesting note about the Australian elections really is the fact that voting is actually compulsory in Australia. When various countries barely get 60% voter turnout. In fact, in India and UK, we saw 60 to 65% voter turnout. In Australia, the voter turnout is in fact 90%. And in fact, there's a fine for if any eligible voter in fact doesn't end up going to the ballots. It's about 10 euros or 20 Australian dollars. So not a very significant fine, but quite a crucial fine. So interesting updates awaited from the Australian elections, which will take place tomorrow, and NDTV World will bring you all the latest updates when it comes to the Australian elections. Back to you.